Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Kengan Omega Chapter 204, titled Rearguard. I'm going to assume, or theorize, this is probably going to be in reference to Ray, given that he said he was going to be dipping out relatively soon, so he wouldn't have to be anywhere where he'd need to fight to the death. So I imagine he's probably going to be the one pulling up the rear, because he's going to be the first to leave. But, you know, maybe it's something totally different. Only one way to find out. But before we get into that, as always, if you haven't already, definitely be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. I'd like to try and hit at least 100 likes on this week's reaction. Now then, without any more delay, let's get right into this week's chapter, shall we? So, chapter 204, Rearguard. We found Ogi's hilariously mangled corpse. Hey, do you copy? Over. It's Tenjin. No answer. I guess Ogi's dead. Okay, they didn't find him. And then we got, Willem. And then I guess the other ones are worm fodder. They're in the Shiki ward. We haven't heard back from anyone who's gone into that area. I bet Gaomukaku's there. Why don't you two go check it out? I'll catch up soon. Why? If it's like, man, people keep dying in there, let's just keep sending our fucking people in. That doesn't sound like the most intelligent of ideas to me. But, you know, maybe that's just me. Who knows? So, we've just got Willem and Tenjin here. You're being awfully flippant. We're talking about the death of a direct subordinate of the head. Wouldn't that make him a top officer of the worm? Top officer? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, but he knows Shen's kind of done with the worm now. You worms have a weird philosophy of life and death. You'll sacrifice yourselves without batting an eye. I'll be honest, it's not normal. As if you're normal. You want to run that by me again, kid? What the fuck would you know? Huh? Never mind, just messing with you. Just pretending to have bad aura? I see. But you got it all backwards. We're not individuals. We all make up the worm together. How can I put this? Oh, I know. We're like cells. We just have to keep replacing the ones who die. And at the end of the day, the worm is all part of him. That includes the head. Okay, I see. So the worm is supposed to be Shen's body. So Shen is just kind of above everything. Well, we already knew Shen was above the head, but it's kind of interesting to put in perspective how it's subservient to him. We have Yan here. I sure could go for some authentic sushi. Oh, and teriyaki too. Hello, Gil. Come to think of it, I didn't see any teriyaki restaurants in the guidebook. I somehow doubt you're going to find any nice restaurants here on the inside, but who knows? Maybe they've got a few dive bars or something. You know, some people subscribe to the theory that the shittier a restaurant looks, the better the food is, so maybe that's the case on the inside as well. Look who's here. We got Tiger Nico. I'm guessing Shen's about to show up. Took long enough, Wulong. And here he is, John top of the verse. Yeah, these are our four individuals who actually matter. Yan, Gil, Tiger Man, and the Connector. And then we go back over to the outside of the Yamashita Corporation. We got Yamashita working on the computer. Mr. Yamashita doesn't look very happy. He really wanted to go with them. It's a bad idea. It is good that you didn't. Though I'm sure you're stressed out to no end, not knowing what's happened with them. I wonder if they got to the disputed territory yet. I'm sure they'll be fine, considering who all went. I mean, you got Oma there. That's generally pretty sufficient. Then you have Rei, who's also really strong, and then Retsudo, who's also really strong. I wonder, have Oma and Koga found Ryuki yet? Can't make contact with them because that'll risk a leak to the worm. Ryuki, where are you, and what are you doing? Suddenly something pops up on TV. Oh my god, are you seeing this? This is a huge deal. Huh? Are we gonna actually see what it is, or is this gonna be some sort of thread that's gonna be carried over for a reveal into future chapters? That's exactly what it's gonna be. Great. Once we get through here, it's a straight shot to the disputed territory. Is this a map to the underground? How'd you get your hands on this? Easy. You just have to know the right people. What? Nothing. Retsudo's looking out into the darkness. He notices something. I bet you someone's showing up to cause some trouble. You said it's straight from here to the disputed territory, right? Yeah. You heard of me, Kazuchi. Then I'm turning back here. That was our agreement after all. And this is as far as I go, too. I recommend you finish your business as soon as possible. You can have the map, but you'll have to find your own way back. Sure, thanks. Well, I mean, assuming nothing drastic happens, you can probably just go back the way you came. Well, goodbye. Watch yourselves. I'll see you on the outside. Is Mikazuchi gonna... Oof. Let's get going. I'm staying here. Huh? Is this a joke? And then he notices, oh, I see, you're serving as the rear guard. So I was right, it did go pretty much how I expected. How many pages do we got left? We got 6. Okay. Who's Ray gonna be fighting against? Ah, Tenjin. So we're gonna see how Ray stacks up to someone who's presumably around Nidon's level. It's not clear if the other direct subordinates are weaker or stronger than Nidon. Ogi didn't get a very thorough showing, so it's kind of hard to scale, you know, without a direct idea of how strong Mukaku is. I mean, we know he's up there, but we don't know who he compares to. Who is he relative to? What's his relation to Kuroki? How near or far is he from him in terms of power? Ogi didn't get shit before then, so it's hard to say how strong Ogi was. That's the problem with killing off a character like that, and then just going like, oh yeah, they were pretty strong, I guess, even if he did make him cough up blood. But having Tenjin here fight Ray, who we had like 3 rounds of a tournament to show us how strong he is, and then know he's gotten stronger since then. This should be an interesting showing. Huh? I thought there were supposed to be 6 of them. Did the others go on ahead? I'm just their guide. Don't include me in the head count. Yeah, of course. Are you worms? What are you doing in the inside? We've got a little errand to run at Mr. Gao's place. You wouldn't happen to know his address, would you? And then the lightning flash takes out this mobster-looking dude. Oh, the shockwave coming off that looks really nice. That dude got fucked. Wow, that was quick. Impressive. Raishin style. Ray twists back around, looks like he's gonna go back after Tenjin. I'm gonna assume Tenjin's probably gonna guard. Lightning flash. Whoa, that's impressive. He reacted and grabbed Ray by the wrist. Thunderclap. And then he blocked that. Very nice. Alright, okay. Tenjin is no joke. I would put Ray, probably, at a level above Nidon. And if this guy, Tenjin, is relative to Nidon, he should give Ray a moderately difficult fight at least, I think. He guarded against my lightning flash. This one's tough. Ooh. Plants his feet. Oh, Ray takes his shoes off. Oh, the grippers are out. They are actively gripping into the floor. Let me teach you a lesson. You can't dodge the lightning. Oh, is that so? I told you, I'm not with him. Oh, and then this other dude's attacking the guides. I guess we'll see how strong Nameless is. And what do you know? That is all for this week's chapter. Pretty solid overall. Getting worm developments. We now have all of the big guys on the inside. We're not equipped for fighting all of them. super not. We are, well, I guess Koga could try to fight Yan, and I guess Retsudo could try to fight Gilbert. If Gilbert's supposed to be did they say Gilbert is stronger than Edward at some point? I feel like they said something in relation to that. What the fuck is Retsudo supposed to do? Koga almost definitely loses to Yan, and then we get an actual fight between Oma and Tiger Nico. Even then, I would still say Tiger Nico probably has the advantage there. And then, we got Mukaku coming along to fight Shen. These sound like these are going to be some pretty good fights, but it's safe to say all of the quote-unquote protagonists, when you include Mukaku, are kind of at a disadvantage here. I would not favor most of them in winning their fights. Really, any of them, actually. It would be interesting if we go all this way, only for them to, like, kind of lose. And also, Mukaku seems to just have Ryuki for the purpose of luring in Shen. So I imagine once he gets Shen, he's not going to give a fuck. He's just going to be like, yeah, other people, you can have Ryuki, I guess. I don't care. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're not going to flash away from this fight that Rei's having here. Because, you know, my guy hasn't really done much of anything since Ashura. It's been, like, over 200 chapters since he had a fight. In fact, I think his last major fight ended, like, chapter 200 of Kengan Ashura, so it's been, you know, like, almost around, I think, 240 chapters since Rei's had an actual fight. Let's see what the boy can do. But with that, that's all I got for this week's reaction. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Kengan Omega chapter reactions every week that we get a new chapter. If you enjoy discussing Kengan Omega with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce on this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.